We have breaking news here as we come on the air for 13 News Now at noon.
You just heard from President Trump with that news out of D.C. as the country facing a dark moment in history. The president delivering remarks just moments ago detailing the crash.
And the president says that there are no survivors after a U.S. Army helicopter hit a passenger jet coming in for a landing at Reagan National Airport last night.
It is likely the deadliest commercial plane crash in the United States in more than 15 years. And ABC's Nicole D'Antonio is at the scene in D.C. with what we know.
All through the night and into the morning, a massive and desperate effort to reach any victims from the mid-air collision in the frigid waters of the Potomac River in the nation's capital.
Despite all those efforts, we are now at a point where we are switching from a rescue operation to a recovery operation. At this point, we don't believe there are any survivors from this accident.
64 passengers and crew on the American Airlines regional flight 5342 from Wichita, Kansas. The deadly midair crash seen in this EarthCam video. The plane was on final approach to land at Reagan National Airport just after 8:45 last night when it was hit by a U.S. Army helicopter on a training flight.
Did you see that?
There were 3 soldiers on board the Army Black Hawk helicopter. The Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth, speaking from the Pentagon this morning.
We do know on our side who was involved. It was a fairly experienced crew and that was doing a required annual night evaluation. They did have night vision goggles.
Officials say both aircrafts were in standard flight patterns in a very busy air corridor within sight of the U.S. Capitol. The night skies were clear. R.A. Schulman was driving home when he looked up and saw the plane falling from the sky.
It was illuminated bright yellow underneath, and there was a spray of sparks on the underside of the plane.
An NTSB GO team is on the scene. President Trump this morning at the White House.
We'll find out how this disaster occurred and we'll ensure that nothing like this ever happens again.
Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy on his first day on the job promising a thorough inquiry.
We will not rest until we have answers for the families and for the flying public. You should be assured that when you fly, you're safe.
The body of the plane was found upside down in 3 sections in waist-deep water. The wreckage of the helicopter was also found. Nicole D'Antonio, ABC News in Arlington, Virginia.